The RV Odd Couple. They quit full-time RVing to follow God's plan. This and a lot more. So stick around. What's up, live viewers? How's everybody doing today? All right, we got some things to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and do a little, little review type thingy here. So let's see. Anybody around yet? No, not yet. So let's see on this Sunday. Oh my. Gosh, it's Josh. What's going on? All right, let's see. Okay, let's start with Destination Open Road. These guys haven't been around for a while, but they posted. Basically, I'll just say, if you like driving stuff, it's this is one's for you. Lots of driving around. It is pretty cool. I'm not one that's big on the driving videos, out the window stuff, but this is down, after Katrina stuff around the Mississippi. So, it is kind of interesting. There's a good old boy, a southern fella that they're riding with. And he's telling about, there was only a couple empty lots. Now there's a lot more and new houses, and talking about a Walmart getting wiped out and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, if you're into the, like I said, driving videos, yeah. But me, I'm not my thing. It's just not my cup of tea. But it is kind of interesting. I watched it for a while, but yeah, I can only do so much of that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh. All right. What we got? What else we got going on here? Well, I guess we have Happily Ever Hanks. This is a channel I've been watching for a while, and I don't know. They gave some advice that I don't agree with. Now, I do like their channel, and I'm not trying to dog them or anything, but yeah, they gave some advice that I don't think is very good advice. And it's all about fixing stuff yourself. See, what happened was, see, they went and their dump tank, the pull lever, it started sticking and getting all funky. So what they did was they did what a lot of people do. I'll Google it. So they did a little quick fix, and they sprayed some stuff in there and then some soap and all this other crap, and it started sliding easier. But eventually it snapped, and now they can't dump their tanks. So they had to go and get it fixed. So, it's just, well, here.
Remember, guys, when you get out here on the road, you have to be your own advocate. When things go down south, which they will, make sure you're being your own advocate by trying to just diagnose it. Take a look at it. You have to learn on the go. We're not HVAC technicians or plumbers or electricians. The park ranger said he's on his way, but
who knows how long that could be.
We have no idea how long that's going to take, so. But Renee and I have learned a lot ourselves by just trying to figure it out. So do the best you can, and then research as much as you can, and then find these places to back you up, and then make it all come together. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, find these places to back you up. After you spend a lot of time and a lot of money and everything. Now, I get it. Everybody does it. It's Google's your friend. Just Google it. Watch a couple YouTube videos, and you too can be an expert. Well, here's the thing. It's just, now luckily that was a little thing for them. So, you get something that's sticking a little bit. Well, I'll take to the internet. Oh, well, it said just squirt some soap in there, squirt some WD-40 in here, do that, do this. Well, what they don't know is soap, WD-40 and the like, that will collect dirt. I mean, it sucks it up like shit in a wool blanket, and it will make it even worse. So I don't know if that's a problem or not, but here's the thing. You went and you dicked around until the thing actually broke. And then you were in a bind. Now, I'm not saying if you are an electrician or you're a plumber or you were a carpenter or you were a handyman or whatever, and you have the skills and the knowledge, that's one thing. Or if you're a little bit mechanically inclined and you can kind of do things. But a lot of people get themselves in trouble because they Google it. They watch 2 YouTube videos. Now I'm a fucking expert. I have a degree. I'm gonna print myself a diploma and I'm gonna hang it on the wall because I watched 2 YouTube videos and I turned a screw or 2 and everything's working fine. Yet you put a Band-Aid on it. That's all you did was you put a Band-Aid on it. It's like saying, hey, I got this big giant fucking thing on my arm. Well, it's probably, I don't know, it's probably just a rash. I'll go get some ointment and put on it. Well, here come to find out, after 2 weeks of that thing not going away and getting worse and you starting to get sick, you go into the doctor and they go, oh, well, you got cancer. You know, if you'd have came in 2 weeks ago, we could have probably treated it and it'd been a lot easier. But now you got to lose your arm. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing with your RVs and your cars and everything else. It's, well, I watched the video. I saw it on the internet. And yeah, there probably are people that with lots of knowledge that can probably tell you the right thing to do. But as you are shuffling through the 50,000 things on Google and rifling through the YouTube video, well, that one's from 6 years ago. I'm going to watch this one from just 2 months ago. Maybe that one's better. Well, the guy from 6 years ago probably knows what the fuck he's talking about, but you skipped him and you went to the guy for 2 months ago. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just like you. He was like, hey, I had this problem. So I laid underneath my RV and I twisted this thing and it worked. So, yeah, 6 weeks later, it blew up. But hey, I did fix it for a while. So this watch YouTube and just Google it and fix it. Yeah, sometimes you're just putting a Band-Aid on problems that it doesn't need a Band-Aid. It needs a fucking tourniquet and a bunch of stitches. But you find out later, like they said, well, just kind of fuck it up for now. And don't worry, you know, when it really turns to shit, just find a garage and hopefully they can get you in without waiting for 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know. I just think people rely on this shit too much. And I know you're an RVer. You know your RV. You know what you're doing. Everything's fine. It's a free, cheap, and easy life. We have a great community and we'll all run to each other and people will flock to me and they'll help me fix it. I know. But look, it doesn't always turn out to the best. It's just like these people that get solar system and go, well, I watched a couple of videos and if that guy can do it, I can do it. And you're running fucking wires through shit. And well, I drilled a hole through the roof and I drilled a hole through here and I'm running wires through. Well, what's the big deal? I plugged it all up. It works. Well, yeah. Then you start bouncing down the road. Well, you didn't put any grommets in and you got wires running through a hole in metal or wood. And as you're driving, it's jiggling around and it's rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. Next thing you know, you're up to the insulation. There's bare wires, sparks and everything else and shit blows up. Well, I watched the YouTube video. It's this little dumb shit. And sometimes it's just, you know, just a little bit easier. You can save a whole lot of time and probably money in the long run, because before, you know, as you drive to the store and then drive back and buy some part and everything else, and then spend your time dicking around doing dumb shit and then going, I think it's fixed. And then a week later, oh, well, it's really not fixed. So you drive to the store, you buy something else, you come back, you watch YouTube, you go this, you do it again. And then a week later, it all turns to shit. Now you got to send it to the shop and spend $1,000 or $2,000 for some mechanic to fix it. So you got your $2,000 wrapped up plus the whatever couple $100 you got wrapped up in the other shit that you did just for fun. Just save your time and money. If you don't know what you're doing, don't fuck with it. Now, if it's something stupid, oh yeah, well this fell off. Well, yeah, tack it back up. Or, you know, if something stops working, you can look at it and yeah, it's nice to be able to fix things if you know a little bit about something. But don't be afraid to go, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let me get it fixed right. And I think that far too many these RVers. Well, it's a van build. I built this thing and I went out to the store and I bought fucking, I bought some shelves at IKEA and I snapped them together and I drilled them to the side of my wall of my van. I know what I'm doing. I can build this thing. Well, look, this fell off. Oh, man. A shackle fell off of my suspension. If I can screw a fucking shelf to a wall in a van, I'm sure I can turn this nut and fix it. See, people get too confident. They get too confident and they rely too much on, well, Google's my friend and Google said, well, yeah, Google said you have a headache and now you have a brain tumor. But is it right? No, it's not. Do your due diligence and go fix your shit if you can. But if you can't, don't be afraid to say you don't know what the hell you're doing. And get somebody who does to help you fix the shit. All right. Enough of that nonsense. How about somebody who has some good advice? I found this I watched the other day. I didn't say anything about it, but I found this to be a very interesting and a very good, really good idea and tip and trick from Mr. Line Screw One. It's all about, when you're a nomad, you don't have that permanent spot and you're bouncing from place to place. And when you're going to the store, say you leave your RV or your van or whatever, or if you're in an RV and you take your motorcycle or your car or, you drop your fifth wheel, your trailer, and you take your truck somewhere and you go to the store or somewhere else and you're by yourself and you're in an accident or something happens to you. They pull out your wallet. They see your address. You're not there. You haven't been there for a while. Who do they call? What do they do? Well, Line Screw, he has a nice little tip. I think it's a good one.
What I do, since I'm camping in different locations from time to time, I always keep a note in my wallet, because if I do become unconscious from an accident, I want people to know where I'm at, because looking at my driver's license isn't going to help you, because chances are I'm not at my legal address. Right. So I always keep a note saying where I'm at and that I got a dog there that needs rescuing in the event that I'm in a accident and I'm unconscious or deceased. I would recommend you do the same thing too. Even if you're just traveling with your wife and you're on your motorcycle, you leave your spouse back at the campsite, something happens to you and suddenly they don't know where to find you, or at least your wife doesn't know how to find you, so to speak. But, I don't have to deal with the wife, but I got to deal with the dog and concerns for Sammy the Pooper's safety. So
Sammy the Pooper,
I'm always concerned about that. So
I found that to be a very, very good idea. I mean, you guys move from place to place and you never know where you're going to be. I thought it was a good idea. Just every time you change locations and you're out and about, make a new little note. I am here in case. Go get my dog or tell my wife or my husband or the kids or whatever. But this is where my RV is. This is where my home is at the time. Yeah, because like you said, that ID, that's not where you're at. I just found that to be an interesting little tidbit and a very good little piece of advice. All right. Yeah, I see you, Billy. You like the people that do show your electrical stuff. I got one more little story I want to talk about, then I'll get over to you folks in the chat. So bear with. This one is, I'm going to talk about the RV odd couple. All right. This one's going to get a little interesting. I might piss some people off. So again, bear with. Now, these are the guys that bought the old RV park. And we're building it, revamping it. Thunder Canyon, I believe, is the name of it. So John and Mercedes and their daughter, they bought this place and they've been fixing it up. Okay, now in this video they talk about their how they met and how they got started and everything. And what I didn't know this, but apparently they were big time alcoholics. And as soon as Mercedes got pregnant, she stopped drinking. John could not. He was drinking way too much. And actually they met, I think they said, in the basement of a church, which is where the AA meetings were. But he just wasn't following, I guess, and he didn't stop. But anyway, they talk about all that, and and that's another thing about AA. It's you know, you have to accept God and all this other stuff. So now I know kind of why they might have been religious before, but now I know why they're such goddies. You know what I mean? So they finally got their lives together, and of course through AA and accepting God and doing the 12 steps and everything. So now everything's God's will. It's God's plan. This is what God has to do for us, and God told us to do this and do that and everything. So now they got their Thunder Canyon thing after they started RVing for a while. But now they bought the Thunder Canyon. They have their Odd Squad. It's the RV Odd couple, and now they have their Odd Squad that follows them. So now after the purchase of Thunder Canyon, they started this little membership thing with different tiers, and they have the God Squad, which they're called the Odd Squad, but I call them the God Squad. Sorry. That kind of fund them. They said they have almost 1,000 members that contribute monetarily. And their RV broke down, and they took the RV in to get fixed. And while it was in there, it took a long time. They moved into a house temporarily until the RV came out. Well, while the RV was in there for over 6 weeks getting repaired, God's plan was for them to stay there and do this little RV thing. And well, here, I'll let you hear what they have to say. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but well, here, just
and now this never would have happened without the RV Odd Squad. We had people give us $500 or $1,000 for this effort, just trusting that God was going to give us what we needed, and we got exactly what we needed at the right time to make this thing work. We now have a responsibility to those people, to those families who believed in us so much, that believed so much in this vision that I had about Thunder Canyon and the Boy Scouts and a Judeo-Christian park. Right? That our responsibility now is to stay right here in Thunder Canyon and make that a great, great success, not just for us, but for those families and all of us in the RV Odd Squad.
Yeah.
Guys, we're growing and growing and growing in numbers. We're almost at 1,000 paid members now of the RV Odd Squad. Just different levels. You can go see that whenever you want to. But as we grow, the more fun the community's coming, the more people we're finding that are like-minded. The greater lengths people are going to come here and give their sweat and their labor to help us build.
So, I mean, now I'm not saying this. I'm not saying that it's factual. I'm not saying that this is the case. But exactly, that is what I'm saying. As an outsider who doesn't follow these folks, who doesn't know anything, an outsider that just listens to, oh, well, this is God's plan, and all these people giving us money to build our compound or, our little cult place. And I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but that's what it sounds like to an outsider listening to all this, going, it's like, all these people giving money. Now, just think about all these, the mega churches and the TV evangelists. Give me money. God's broke. God created the heavens and earth, but that bitch cannot hang on to $1. God needs your money. So it's just weird to me. It sounds weird. This, due to your guys giving me money, I'm doing God's will. This is God's plan. And you like-minded people come onto our little compound and our commune and fund this because it's God's will. God wants you to do this. God wants me to do this for you. So you, God. And I don't know. Again, I'm not saying that that's what it is, but as an outsider looking in and listening to that little speech and watching this video from the AAA, the AA thing with the alcoholism, and I turned my life around, and now it's God's plan and God's will. And I mean, I get it. You're religious, but when you get to that point where it's God's telling me to do this for all of you, so come give me money and we can all do God's will together, it sounds a little bit And that's all I'm going to say. Again, I'm not trying to dog the folks. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying, seriously, as an outsider, listen to that. It seems just a little cultish. I don't know. Personally, I don't believe in any religion, because it's all man-made. Right. Well, it's no secret. I'm not religious. I'm not a religious person. But if you are, I'm not, oh, we can't be friends. You're religious. And if you can't be friends with me because I'm not, well, I guess that's your problem and you're not very godlike. That's all I'll say. Come on. What the hell is going on here? This camera's pissing me off. Oh, damn it. I can't see now. Why? Oh, I really can't see anything. I need my other glasses. Sorry about that. This camera's fucking acting up. I'm ready to throw it across the room. What is this? Come on. Where is it? There. Yeah, okay. So do it already. What the hell, camera? There we go. Should be working now. Damn it. Technical difficulties. Bear with. Oh, I don't want to get yelled at because something's blurry. All right. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Jimmy Jones. All right. You have to be a member to even make a reservation. Yeah, I heard because I guess it's going to be some kind of Christian community. Community must be for the greater good. Yeah. Snake oil salesman. I need a bigger font. I know, isn't it crazy? Yeah, damn thing. Stomp on it. I would if it wasn't so expensive. This one doesn't have a problem. See, sometimes I think if I move my head wrong, I think it picks up Seymour's face and tries to focus on it. Actually, that's why I moved Big Dog Leather's thing. That thing, this camera used to focus on that when it was up there. Because when I said here, it was right behind my head, and it used to focus on it. I don't know. These things. That's the bitch about being a blind guy. Yep, I think it did it. Yeah, there it goes. But yeah, it's the bitch about being a blind guy. You have to rely on auto this and auto that, because if I go ahead and try to do it so it's as the way it looks to me, you guys might be going, what the hell is that? It'll be all out of focus and what kind of potatoes? Yeah, can't tell me from Seymour. Damn puppet's too good, I guess. I think it fucked up again. Oh no, it says it's working. But yeah, see when I move, sometimes, yeah, it does. I can see the little thing going over there. Always something. Let's do that. See if that helps. Look at the blind right eye now. So I kind of got a feeling for what you mentioned. Yeah. I got both eyes though. We see you, yeah. Yeah, the bats. They weren't left out. Yeah. I don't know. It's hot too. It's fucking hot. That's probably not helping. I just put ACs in today and turned them on because it was just getting too fucking hot in here. But yeah, the good old Wheel Wonders is not too much going on, but got good old RV Miles coming on telling us about the diesel shortages and gas, going to be gas shortages this summer and this and that. I'm glad he's getting thousands and thousands of views saying it because I said it weeks ago. Nobody cares when I say it. Yeah, I probably will move the puppet. I will have to. Well, that's probably it too because I did move it. Every time my granddaughter comes, she comes up and she wants to play with it. So I get it down and I put it back up. So it's probably not in the same spot all the time. I guess I could move it. You're right, Awoken. Damn it. You're right. Oh, your orbital bone. I fucking got in a bar fight one time, and me and 5 guys, and I had my orbital bone pretty much fucked up on this eye. But no, that didn't have anything to do with me being blind, but it didn't help. A Frost and Freedom, damn. Yep. I play Opa's Toys. She goes, mirror, mirror. She doesn't say come here. She just says mirror, mirror. Yep. Ninth Element. I didn't watch it, but I knew she was doing that. Yeah, selling the house to move into the Element. You sure did say it weeks ago. And yes, the East Coast has a fuel issue now. Yes, we are just getting hammered with it. But yeah, it is going to get worse. Yeah. The white boys from Harrisburg. What'd you say? Yeah. That was an interesting one. No, I am Opa. Opa and Yaya. Both. But right now we have a diesel shortage up here in the Northeast. There's like Love's truck stops and all them. They're having problems getting it. They don't even have diesel. That means truckers ain't gonna have stuff to put in their trucks. That means you can order all you want. You ain't getting shit. You can go to the store and bitch about it, but yeah, you think it's bad because you can't get baby formula, and you thought it was bad because you couldn't get toilet paper. Well, with no diesel, you ain't getting nothing. And they're talking about, again, stuff I said, yeah, it is, you're right. Right after, damn it, what was I going? Oh, yeah, we always know that summertime hits, that gas prices go up. Well, it's that time. So not only are gas prices going to go up from the ridiculous price they are now, but there isn't any. Like I said, I'm having flashbacks from the 70s when we were, if you got an odd license plate, you can get gas today. Tomorrow, we got evens. Yeah. Or the 10 gallons. That's it. That's all you got. All the rationings and shit. It's going to get that way again. It looks like this summer's going to be pretty shitty. Yeah, I saw on one of the trucking channels. Some of the truck stops were out. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Up here in the north, especially in the Northeast, it's really bad. They say it's the worst they've ever seen it. Ever. Even worse than the 70s. But the one thing I don't want to hear any of the RVers complaining about it, because they always say, we're self-sufficient. When shit hits the fan, you people living in sticks and bricks, you're going to suffer. We're not. We're not. We don't need anything. We're all self-sufficient. We got everything right here we need. We're ready. We're like little preppers. We don't have to worry about gas prices. We don't have to worry about food shortages. We don't have to worry about toilet paper. We don't have to worry about none of that shit. We got Wi-Fi. We got this. We got solar. We're all self-contained. So you always cry that you're so much better, more prepared than we are that live in sticks and bricks. I don't want to hear you bitching when your asses are sitting still because you ain't got no fuel. Just keep that shit to yourself. Keep it off the YouTube, or I'm going to make videos and I'm going to talk really, really bad about you. Oh, yeah. Once Labor Day hits, forget about it. Yeah. Travel's going to be out of the question. For normal folks, anyway. Because it's just, yeah, a vacation? What the fuck is that? We can't afford a vacation. And if you could afford the gas prices, you can't afford lodging. You can't afford to do anything. Don't try to eat out. That's the fact we need lots of diesel, lots of it, man. Yep. And with $6 a gallon. California is its own worst nightmare. Yep, the summer blend. Yeah, yep. They were just talking about that. I was reading an article about that yesterday. About the summer blend. Yeah, Californians and their summer blend. Yeah. I was reading about that. Self-sufficient until food runs out. Yeah. Well, I always say that. I always make fun of them, joke. And I say, if everybody quits their job and goes do an RV, who's gonna stock them shelves? Who's gonna fix them roads that you guys drive around on? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna man all those little national parks and everything? If everybody quits their job and moves into an RV, you'll all be sitting around in the fucking desert doing nothing. You'll be growing your own shit. Did you see Washington, D.C., Philly giving away syringes and crack pipes and meth pipes? Oh, they're doing that in New York shit, too. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's the new woke thing. Don't cut your lip on those old nasty crack pipes. Here, we'll give you free fresh ones. When you're done with that one, come back and get a new one. We'll pack it for you, fill it all up. Don't worry. It's all about criminals nowadays. It's all about criminals. The only thing that good old Vice President Harris does, she doesn't do anything about the border or anything. The only thing that she does is bail out criminals. Oh, did you burn down the Northwest during the BLM stuff? Were you not happy with Portland? Did you make the autonomous zone and kill a few people? Well, don't worry. I'm here to bail you out. There's no sense for you to be in jail for peaceful protesting. Were you trying to bomb and were you attacking a federal building for over 100 days straight? That's nonsense. You need to be set free. Now, January 6th, that was a different story. Those people were insane. You guys were just peacefully protesting. Don't mind all those cops you were throwing rocks and Molotov cocktails at. Don't worry about all those fences and gates you were trying to get to that federal institution, that federal building. Don't worry about all that. That was just nonsense. We're going to set you free. But those people at January 6th, that was worse than 9/11. Trust me, people. We know all about it. And here, have a free crack pipe while you're at it. Yep, but hey, you guys voted for them, so that's what we get. We got what the people wanted. That's what people want, apparently. If you're a law-abiding citizen, fuck you. Criminals. It's all about criminals. Just like I said, that guy runs over his baby mama with his little SUV. He gets arrested, goes to court, gets set free the next day. They toss him his keys, say, "Have a nice day, sir. Have at it." So then he goes and he does something else, runs from cops and drives down the street through a fucking Christmas parade, kills a bunch of people and injures a whole bunch more. Hey, still not a big deal. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. He's one of us. We can't have him in jail. He can't fucking vote from there. Get him out. Get him out. We need votes. So get them fuckers out. You know they'll vote for us. I do medical transportation. I drive all over Michigan taking people to medical appointments like a taxi. I have no idea how much longer I can work. Yeah, exactly. Just think of Ubers and stuff like that. Just think of how much they're going to have to charge just to, be able to make a living. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is just it is fentanyl. What's up, Carolyn? RV, rebel girl. Hell's California, they're in their own world out there. I think that's why some are trying to get out of there. Yeah. The sad thing is when California does their wacky bullshit, they try to get the rest of these fucking woke states to follow suit, and they do. Now they're going to add more ethanol. So we'll get you in less. Yeah. Yep. Amway, yeah. Pyramid schemes are fun, ain't they? No. See, the oil and the things that we make here, that's not for us. That's to ship somewhere else. We're waiting for everybody else to send us stuff. I just heard something today that I almost fell off the couch. I was listening, and they're talking about gas shortage and this and that and that. And then I heard something report that, and Angie's Hey Family Adventures. Hello. I heard, and we have a wheat shortage. How the hell we got a wheat shortage? Do you know how many wheat fields there are? Hell, even here in Pennsylvania, I could imagine out west or in the Midwest. Come on, don't tell me we have a wheat shortage. You're out of your fucking mind. If we have a wheat shortage, it's because we're sending all ours to somebody else and we're waiting for China to send us theirs. There's no way in hell we have a wheat shortage. You're out of your mind. Carolyn's driving. She can really text, but I wanted to say hi, and I'm listening. Headed to my grandson's birthday. There you go. Happy birthday to your grandson. Les must provide us with our fuel. It's just chaos. They throw us a problem, wait for the reaction, and then try to solve it. And in the end, it causes more and more. Yeah, I know. They did what? Yeah, I don't know. I heard, I'm telling you, a wheat shortage. How the hell do we have a wheat shortage? That's craziness. It's almost impossible. It's expensive, but doggone it, it sure is entertaining when I peek through the woke window. I wish it was easier to just pick up and go. Yeah, I bet. I saw on the street 10 times deadlier than fentanyl. Narcan don't work. Yeah. That's okay. I don't eat wheat. That's it. I don't do gluten. Yeah, it's all craziness, man. I think it's insane. I'm so over this woke crap. I really am. It needs to go away. Everything's wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. I woke up in a good mood today. That's horse shit. I gotta find a cause to get pissed off and get on Twitter and rant about. I gotta be oppressed somehow. Somebody's gotta have their boot on my neck. And by the way, I want to be identified as cake because I'm soft and fluffy and I have many layers. Yeah. Fuck off. It's all crazy. because of the fertilizer. I thought cows and pigs and chickens shit still. Oh, that's right. If it doesn't come from a factory, if it doesn't come from a fucking a Wuhan plant. Yeah. I forgot. We don't use that kind of fertilizer anymore. It has to come from someplace, some chemical plant. Part of food shortages are due only to the fact that nature is brutal. Men have not controlled it like they thought. Yeah. Yeah, that I always say that too. You're destroying the planet. Yeah, we probably are, but trust me, when the planet gets fed up with us, we're nothing but a bunch of fleas on the back of a dog. It'll fucking scratch and shake and jump in the lake and wash us all away. Trust me, when the earth is done with us, it'll get rid of us. You can call it God's will, you can call it divine intervention, you can call it Mother Nature, you can call it whatever you want to, but we are no more than a bunch of little parasites on this planet. And when it's had enough of us, it will just shake us off and we won't have anything to say about it. Not a damn thing. There ain't nothing we can do. Anyone and everyone drives across the state of Kansas. Wheat and sunflower. Yeah. That's like here. We got wheat fields. We got corn fields. We got all kinds of shit. And that's up here in the Northeast. I could imagine them flat states that you can see forever. Just fields and fields and fields. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? And hell, it's just like when I went to Texas for Lollapalooza and we were going through Arkansas. Jesus, that's all on that highway, man. All we did was drive by nothing. It was the most boring drive because it was nothing but fields of all kinds of shit, alfalfa and this and that. I mean, just fields and fields and fields and fields of shit, man. I mean, it's just, there's so much, and that's just think about how many states there are that grow shit and how much. Don't tell me we got shortages of. Stop it. Stop it. Plus all the shit we get shipped from everywhere. Just stop it. Oh, well, there's a war in the Ukraine, so that's why we don't have baby formula and the gas prices are so high and we don't have wheat and we don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Since when do we get shit from, well, oh, Russia. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, because Russia is just such a, it's like Florida. That's where we get our oranges from fucking, no, just stop it. Stop making excuses and just say you're trying to control everything and you want us all locked down. The pandemic wasn't good enough for you, so now you're going to make it so we can't eat and we can't drive anywhere. All natural is good for you. Arsenic is all natural. Bob Dylan. I wouldn't feel so alone if everyone got Keystone Sour Diesel strain East Coast. Just get stone cheers for the beers and Jägermeister. It's not a camper van. But the news said we have shortages, so it must be true. I know. That's it. I was told we have no wheat. I was told we have no corn. Even though I just drove by 18 cornfields today and 27 wheat fields, we have none. I got some. Let me go get you some. It's all nuts. It's all crazy. I don't know. I think everybody just wants to be chaotic and be pissed off all the time. Like I said, I woke up happy this morning. I can't have that. I got to find a reason to be pissed off. I got to be oppressed. I have to have a cause to fight against. Something's got to be making me mad today. I'm too happy. Let me take to Twitter. What does Twitter say? Oh. Because it's been a nightmare for a long time. Man, used to be till mob cleaned it up. Now yuppie heaven. Yeah. One of the largest fertilizer manufacturers in Redwater along the North Saskatchewan River here in Canada. Over 300. Trump did not want it included in the free trade agreement. Oh, really? I agree. It is. It's it's just everybody, you know, nothing's, you know, like, if you want to get your protest signs out and you want to go, we deserve affordable health care. No, not just blind people, not just white men, we deserve affordable health care. We deserve good, affordable education. We deserve this right. No, it's, well, gays deserve this, and black people deserve this, and the lefties deserve this, and the transgenders deserve this, and women deserve this, and we demand that. No, how about we? Not your little group. We all deserve this. Yeah, we all deserve good pay. We all deserve equal rights. All of us. Not just you dark people or brown people like you say, or people of color. Well, I'm not transparent. I'm a fucking person of color. No, everybody. Not just your little group. We all deserve shit. They say fertilizer shortages and weed killer and seeds are not available unless you pay 500% more. Who the hell really knows? Yeah. With his lawnmower. Yeah, it's always it's an excuse. Everything's an excuse. It's the pandemic, and it's the supply chain. Well, you don't have wheat because you don't have fertilizer. You don't have fertilizer because you can't do it here. You can't make it in this factory because the workers aren't there, and the workers aren't there because of this, and that. Again. I remember shoveling out stalls and shoveling shit into a manure spreader, and then somebody driving that manure spreader around the fields and spreading shit all over the place. Are we saying, well, see, now the cows are constipated because there's, and they don't shit anymore, and no, we don't have shovels because the metal from, China didn't get here, so we can't make shovels, so we can't shovel the shit, so therefore we can't. No, come on, stop with the excuses of shit. Baby food and shortage of canned food. Order a huge warehouse full of food. Well, I guess that one of the things with the baby formula, it was one of the factories, they had some kind of shit that it was contaminated and things were all, instead of killing babies by, here, just go ahead and send it out anyway, they shut down the plant until they figured it all out and got their shit straight. But apparently, there's one fucking plant in the entire world or in our country. Now we have to wait for it to get shipped from somewhere else. I think we're getting some emergency fucking shipment from Germany. Come on, people. What do we make here besides fucking fat people and diabetes? What do we make here besides woke assholes? Nothing. Come on, start making shit again. Everything's it's ridiculous. But again, we can't because the workers aren't, because the pandemic, because of shortage, and China didn't send us this part, and yeah. It's all crazy. Great around, they used to say that when I was in school, referring to weed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to grow my own, but I live in a city and I really don't have a whole lot of room. Storm's coming, are the windows up? Yep, the windows are closed, the air conditioner is cranking. Ukraine and Russian supply, almost 30% of the grains. At a global level, when global supply shrinks, prices go up. We finally got some baby formula. Our former neighbor found some at her grocery store in West Virginia. It was cheaper than here, and she shipped it to us. Oh, that's cool. You don't have to show it, but your color comes through a sort of a dusty peach for what it's worth. Okay. Yeah, exactly. We the people. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Amish country. That's where they do it. They spread shit. They're not out at the chemical plant getting their fertilizer. Well, we can't have fertilizer. It's just, there's excuses for everything. It's just this trickle down theory shit for everything. Well, see, but then you can't talk about it because YouTube will shut you down. Twitter will cancel you. Facebook's fact checkers will say, that's not true. And then 2 days later, they'll say, oh, yeah, by the way, that's exactly true. Yeah, but you closed me because it wasn't true. No, we didn't. If you live near a pig farm here, you know when they are still spreading the... Yeah, pig shit stinks. So does chicken shit. I don't mind cow shit, cow and horse shit. That doesn't bother me. But, oh, man, pig shit and chicken shit. Ugh. Blech. That shit is foul. Literally foul from chickens. But, yeah, it's pretty nasty. But it works. Well, yeah. Well, that's because people are awesome. Remember? People are good. People are good, and the internet's wonderful, and you get to meet all these wonderful, good people. People are horrible. People are disgusting. All you gotta do is have a YouTube channel or any kind of social media, and you just know how disgusting people are. They have the most worthless, fucking disgusting shit to say. If you're anybody important, just go over to Twitter and see some of the shit that people say about certain people. Some of the horrible shit they say about females and other stuff. People are disgusting. And when it comes down to it, yeah. Oh, is your baby dying? Does your baby need food? Well, I bought a whole bunch of formula. Do you want some? Do you want some? How bad do you want some? Huh? $100 a can? $200 a can? People are good. They would never do that. People suck. People are disgusting. People are the worst animal on this planet. The Amish are awesome. Yeah, I didn't get mine cranking until a little bit later because I got the boy before he went to bed because he works nights, so he sleeps during the day. I got him and the wife, the three of us, we got the air conditioners and shoved them in the windows and fired them up and strategically placed some fans throughout the house to get the to get the air moving through. Yeah. As a public service to all lactating women, should walk around topless and let mothers know their way. Yeah, I remember doing that shit. Like I said, that was one of my jobs as a kid. On the one farm, I would go and I made extra money. I would go shovel out stalls into a wheelbarrow, take that wheelbarrow up the little plank into the old manure spreader, and then they would drive me and I'd get on the tractor with the dude, and he would drive me over to the field, and then he would say, go, just drive straight. And I would drive the manure spreader around. Same thing when it was time to bale hay. I would drive the tractor behind the baler, and then the guys would I had a big wagon on the back, and all I had to do is just drive in a straight line and follow the baler, and then the guys would throw the bales up on the trailer, and I'd just put along. But yeah, I shoveled shit. And that was fertilizer. Oh, we can't make fertilizer. That's why there's a wheat. Oh, I guess. See, what had happened was, since there's a wheat shortage and a grain shortage, the livestock can't eat. They have to eat horrible stuff. And now they're constipated. So now they don't shit. So now we don't have fertilizer made in the chemical plant, and we don't have the fertilizer from the livestock because they don't shit anymore. So therefore, it's a big circle. Oh, man. Solve one problem while causing another. They started using chick shit in almond orchards. What does that say? And caused a major salmonella. Yeah, that's another thing. Everything's getting contaminated. People are horrible to each other. PJ, you stop it. Raven, what's up? Well, most people. Yeah, we we take ours out because we gotta put the storm windows down and all that other good shit because it gets fucking cold here in Pennsylvania. And you can't have that big metal thing plug in the hole. We gotta put storm windows down and other shit. Yeah, when it's minus 15. And that's not Celsius bullshit either. It's minus 15. Oh, that's still above 32, so quit it. Yeah, when it's fucking, fucking cold, you can't have that big metal thing in the window. You do that shit too. Not me, man. I pull them fucking things out, man. Don't use fertilizer on my garden. Collect the seaweed. Oh, yeah. That would work. But no shit is as good. Is a good thing. Less greenhouse gases. Well, I mean, there are lots of alternatives, but there are some kids. I'm sure that it's probably a large enough population, percentage of the population, but there are children that need certain the Similac certain stuff and all that other formula because they're allergic to this, they're allergic to that, and they must have it, But yeah, and others, there are places you can go buy breast milk from other women, but again, some kids, they can't breastfeed because they're allergic to this or that or the other. They can't drink almond milk and this and that and the other and all other bullshit because they have all these allergies and they need that chemically altered, made in a lab bullshit, unfortunately. So, yeah. Some people pay to have their holes plugged with a big metal thing. That is true. My mother made our milk from carnation milk. All the evaporated shit. She said everyone did back then that weren't able to breastfeed. Yeah, the evaporated milk, condensed milk. Which one? Or both? Nez. Just made brownies, make a celebrate steak. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, everything's just so crazy. I know maybe I'm the dumb one, but I don't know. Like I said, we don't got no oil. Well, we had pipelines and this and that. Alaska, I know if you go through Texas, ka-chunk, 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 them big things are a lot of places, but we don't have any oil. I don't know. Sure, we might not have enough, but we don't have any. We don't have any. Isn't that why we were over in Kuwait and everywhere else? They got it all. Well, why were we over there? Didn't we bring any home? What's going on? And now we don't have any wheat. You're full of shit. Cows are expensive. Oh, you can't have a steak anymore. It's so expensive. We don't have any cows. We don't have any cows? You're bitching because the fucking cows are polluting this and that and the other thing. But we don't have any, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? There's a shortage of beef, and there's a shortage of this, and there's a shortage. Well, if we don't have any fucking livestock, then it's all because of the pandemic. It's all because of the supply chain shortage. It's all because we rely on everybody else on the planet, and we don't do shit for ourselves. That's why. That is why. Because I won't say any names. Obama signed that, what was it, TTCPP or whatever the fuck it was, that trade agreement where he said, look, China, here, you get everything. That's it. Happened overnight. After that shit happened, it was like, hey, I can order something from China. It'll be here in 3 days. I can order something from Texas. It'll be here in 2 weeks. Figure that one out. Now, see, we ship all our wheat to India because they need it because of their population, and they do this and that and that. So we ship all ours there. No, we don't eat our own. That's insane. We have to wait for it to come across an ocean on a ship and get unloaded. That's what we do. That's why we have a fucking shortage, because we don't eat our own shit. But what about the good old American-made Harley Davidson made right here in the USA? No, it's put together here with nuts and bolts from here in the USA. It comes on a big old boat in lots of crates, and it goes to a plant with a Harley on the front, and they put the big old crates in the back, and they unload those crates, and they open up the crates, and they get all the parts out, and they lay them out on the floor like a fucking IKEA dresser, and they put them all together here, and they go, ta-da, made in the USA. Horseshit. Ain't nothing made in the USA. It's put together here. It's assembled here. See you later there, Kathy Isaacs. It's all nuts. It's all nuts. And people are crazy. People are crazy. People are nuts. In the meantime, again, this shit that affects all of us, gay rights for this and transgender this, and I want to be called cake, and black people this and women this, and white men are getting shoved out, and all the Mexicans are taking all the white man's job, and the white man can't get ahead, and hashtag me too, and me, my little group, pay attention to me and my little group. But shit that affects us all, not worried about that. I'm worried about me and my little group, because people are horrible creatures. I mean, come on. Let's face it. We got folks right here. Well, I had folks right here on the YouTubes that couldn't pay their own taxes, but yet took money from people to be a financial advisor on Facebook. Had a big old group of their own. Yeah. Begged for money constantly. But hey, I will teach you. Come on, join my little group. Send me a couple bucks, and I'll teach you how to manage your finances. I'll show you how to lose weight. Yeah. Even though I'm overweight, I'll show you how to lose weight. Hey, send me money. I'll teach you all about seeing. I'll show you how to see. I'll tell you how to see better than anybody on the planet. Just send me money, and I'll show you how to see. Because that's how people are. Tell you what. Come to Blind Views Driving Academy. You want to learn how to drive like the best of them? Just send me money. I'll tell you how to drive. No, I can't see it. I personally can't drive. But hey, if you join my Facebook group and send me $500, I'll send you a pamphlet about how to be the best driver on the planet. Because that is how people are. And they're the ones that people go, yay, oh, you're so sweet and you're awesome. While other people, you're horrible. You're horrible. You can't say that. You're horrible. You're a disgusting human being. Send me money. Send me money. Oh, come on. It doesn't work.
Yay!
There we go. That was for PJ. I know she likes it. Just for PJ.
Yay!
Oh, and don't forget. Yeah. Yeah, the Airbrush Academy. Greg Hall. I just saw that. Where's it at? There's a shortage of brains in the White House. We will take a collection and buy you a Tesla. You can sit on an autopilot. You can go wherever you want to. Nah, I just got to find a place to plug the piece of shit in it. Oh, man. Funny stuff, though. Funny stuff. Yeah, sometimes you just got to laugh. That's all you can do. But then again, when I laugh, I get people bitching at me in my comments like, you fucking laughed, but why you laugh? You laugh because you're uncomfortable and you don't like yourself. If I laugh, I'm fucking uncomfortable with myself. If I don't laugh, I'm a grumpy old fuck and I hate everybody and that's why nobody likes me. And so if you laugh, you suck. If you don't laugh, you suck. Oh, I just love it because people suck. People in general suck. They're horrible creatures. They're very disgusting animals. Yeah, did you watch it? Did you watch their latest one? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I try not to be too judgy, but I don't know. Just the way it sounds, it hits that nerve. Like, I don't know. And again, that might not be their intent, but it sure does seem that way. It does hit that. It strikes that chord with me anyway. Is there any more people doing barter and trade to get what they need? Yeah, that's what you got to do, I think. Yeah, you got to. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We'll teach you. I don't know about misgendering, but I'm blind. Let me see. Are you an innie or an outie? Hi, what's your name? What's your pronoun? I still think it's pretty scary how them poor kids in Wisconsin are getting charged with that stuff because they didn't call someone they said she. And now they have a permanent record. That shit's scary to me. It's insane. I've never watched this couple you're talking about. Maybe I should before joining the rant. Their latest video is kind of, it's pretty decent if you don't know who they are, because it's a little bit long, but they take you from how they met and why they started RVing and why they quit RVing and all this Thunder Canyon stuff, and their members giving them money to do God's will on the God land and come be one with God's plan with us and give us money and help us fund God's will. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but yeah. I've seen you paint. I trust you to teach me how to drive. Yeah, that would last about 10 minutes if you were in the passenger seat and I was driving. Did I say 10 minutes? I meant 10 seconds. Yeah. It is fun now. It's fun. It's fun to be on YouTube. Or basically, I think so. I don't know. Again, I don't I don't want to be the one. Hey, looky there. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, I don't want to be the one to to say that, but it does, like I said, as an outsider, when you watch that and you listen to everything and you get to the end, you're just like, no, I'm not going to Thunder Canyon. I might not never leave. I might not never be able to leave Thunder Canyon. Or if I can leave, my youngins under the age of 16 won't be able to leave. They'll be indoctrinated. I don't know. It just sounds a little bit, yes, allegedly. Doesn't that wipe everything out? Allegedly. Oh, yeah, that's that blanket statement. It takes care of everything. Today, allegedly. Someone tried to break into your shit last night. Oh, man. That's not fun. All right, Seaside Mom. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go enjoy the day. Plant flowers. That's the cult that I was in. The magic underwear cult. I didn't have magic underwear, but yeah, I was born into that Mormon religion stuff. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. That's what I should do. I should do a like Miss Glenda Selly used to do. I should just go on here and say, when I was a kid, I was adopted, blah, 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 and go on. And then the next day pick up from where I left off and just start telling stories about all this crazy shit. I was a deacon in the Mormon religion. I was excommunicated at the age of 16. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Why do I imagine a certain song about a hotel playing in the background? Yeah, you can check it. You can check it anytime you like. But you can never leave. That's it. Yeah, Brother Lonnie, yep. I reacted in a way that no one should. I do about my vein and ran screaming. I guess. I was born into a sharecropper's boy. Mo Bang. For your books. What's up, Tim? How you doing, sir? On this Sunday afternoon, evening, whatever. I don't even know what time of day it is. 4:34 here in the Northeast. And, I've been on here for an hour and 12 minutes. That's far too long for a Sunday service. That's sacrilegious. Stop it. It's a heresy. Blasphemy, I tell you. It was a joke. It was a joke. Damn it. That's right. Oh, man, could you imagine? I literally did at one time. After going through the Mormon religion and the Catholic Church and school and all that stuff, I saw some of these TV evangelists and everything afterwards, and I was like, man, I should definitely do this. I could be so rich. I should have. Maybe a moderator can delete the message of mine that got so messed up from autocorrect. That's right. Tim's a member. Tim follows the cult. Oh my. Yeah, Nez. I ran out of my van screaming at them and chased them away. I never advised that, though, but I'm a little lunatic. You are a little lunatic. RV ashes in April. What's up, Margie? Yeah, but yes, Raven, you are. You are a little lunatic. Hey, you gotta protect yours, right? If that's all you got, that's what you got. You gotta protect yours, for sure. It's Merca. That's all I can say. It's Merca. Oh. Where are you guys at, Margie? What part of the country are you in? if you don't mind me asking? Or is it an undisclosed location? Need a 220 line in for your dryer. Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video. That's it. Go ahead. Yeah, 220 line. That's something to play around with if you don't know what you're doing. In Wisconsin. Okay, cool. Yeah. 220. That's not too bad. That won't hurt too much. At least not till you wake up. And you might be a little sore. I remember the old days, way back in the day before we got modern stuff. But running the light shows for these bands, going to the club and goes, where's your panel at? Going in with this big fucking snake, that thick, with two big wires, and plugging right directly into the main. I hated doing that. I was always so nervous. Thank God they got other stuff afterwards. But you can only tell the truth on the internet if you wake up. That's it. Well, I guess he must have done something right. He made a video. He didn't die. I guess that's one way to look at it. Oh, shit. Oh, man. If vampires do it, watching videos, anyone can. I'm telling you, I think that's part of why everything's it is a supply shortage. It's because everybody's screwing shit up trying to do it themselves, because I watched 2 YouTube videos and now I'm an expert. I always wanted a boat, couldn't afford one. I watched a YouTube video. I built my own. I'm going down to the Chesapeake Bay tomorrow. We're going to see how this works. Coast Guard, be on the standby. Do you know anything about boats? Nope. Have you ever built a boat before? Nope. But I've been on one. I've seen one. I talked to my neighbor. He has one. But I Googled it, and they sent me to a YouTube video. And therefore, I am an expert. I don't need to go to college. I don't need to go to trade school. I did that and built one. I did YouTube it and built one. That's right. Google pointed me in the right direction. There, this wasn't God's will. It was Google's will. I looked to the light and Google said, it shall be. Oh, man. It's getting weird, isn't it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, I had a video just like that. We did everything we saw others doing, but people don't want to be our friends. I didn't get it then. Yeah. If you go to Chesapeake Bay, let me know, and I'll stand on the shore and wave while you float by. Hopefully I float by and don't sink. So I guess I missed all the chat about campground. I tried, but just couldn't watch those guys. You couldn't. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. They both start with G. Yeah, that's right. Mercedes. Mercedes is pretty, I will say that. I have to agree with you on that one. But there are links below to all the videos I talked about earlier. I make it easy for you. You can go ahead and click on the links below. And while you're there looking at those links, please do leave a comment. Oh. Who was the online financial advisor you talked about? Yeah. We won't go into it. I just felt a little ornery and thought I better. I had to say something. People that can't pay their own taxes and always need money and cry about not having enough money to pay their bills. I'll be your financial advisor. Come to my Facebook group and send me money. And I'll send you a pamphlet. Follow my 3 easy steps to financial freedom. And by the way, I can't pay my property taxes. Send me money. My finances are shit, but I'm going to teach you how to be a financial advisor. The Big Easy. You are late. You're real late. I'm trying to get out of here. And people keep popping in. Yes, watch my online class and you can be successful like me. I am so successful at what I'm doing. I can't make a living at it. I have to sell these fucking tapes and have to beg people on YouTube to buy them because that's how successful I am. See, if I was successful at doing my job, I'd be out doing my job right now making money. But instead, I'm here trying to peddle my CDs that I made for you to buy so you too can be as successful as me. Oh man. But hey, people get rich doing that shit. Again, the people who aren't mean and nasty are just dumb as fucking rocks and will go, okay, I want to be rich like him. He's got a nice tie on. He must be successful. Let me send him $49.99. And I too can be a rich bazillionaire. Oh. Why the hell I want to share the secret to making easy money. I know. You too can make money like me. See, you tell 2 friends, then they tell 2 friends. No. It looks like a pyramid, but it's not a pyramid scheme. Trust me. It's just shaped the same way. It's just a coincidence. But anyway, you tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends. And then the lower tier, they pay the people, and it all comes down to the top, and you're on the top of your pyramid. I mean, not pyramid. That's right. You got it. That's right. The secret to making easy money. Yep, it's having the right type of paper and that special ink. That is the secret. You got it, Charles. Yep. You need the right ink too. Oh man. Too much. Well, I finally made a video the other day that people watched. And I got almost 2,000 views on it. I might have to do similar things. So I too can be rich and famous from YouTube. Send me money. But yeah, I was so shocked. I've been making videos recently. I mean, the last, I don't know, man, how long fucking viewership has been tanking. I finally made one that made over 300 views. Last I checked, it was just under 2,000 views. I was like, holy hell, that's like the good old days. My biological mother is strict Roman Catholic, and her church is demanding they fork over enough money to me to $60,000. Yeah. That was, see, the Mormons was the tithing. 10% of your income has to go to the church. Because like I said, God can create the heavens and the earth and everything on it, and the little cows and everything else on here. And he created you and me. But the bitch, he has trouble with money. He cannot, he needs an accountant, apparently. He forgot to make an accountant. Because he just can't handle a dollar. So, that's why we are here. To collect money for God. So if whatever you make, you put 10% every month in a little envelope and you bring it into church and you give it to us. That's paying your tithing. You have to do it because God said so. Because God needs money. He's all knowing. He's invisible. But he needs a dollar. And I guess that's what makes the clouds float. That's what keeps those golden streets up in the air. It's floating on all your dollar bills. Yeah, I love that shit. It always makes me laugh when I think about all the different religions. If I had a Monopoly dollar for every time I heard that. Beat your 40 view. I know, isn't it right? I don't know what's going on, man. Everybody's, Carolyn, RV Rebel Girl, she was talking about her views are down too. She even said, my subs are up, but my views are down. Doesn't that make sense? You get more subs, but less views. How the hell does that work? Oh. I know, right? See, I used to get, oh man, average of like 3,000-4,000 views per video. Now I'm struggling to get 300. I don't know. Hey, but at least I'm not relying on this shit. I don't have to, I'm not freaking out. Oh my God, I need content. I just do it because it's an old blind guy with something to do. The preacher needs money so he can make shoes to walk on water. I don't know. I just think organized religion is pretty funny. And I really like the two-timers. The two-timers. The ones, Christmas and Easter. You drive by a church on Sunday, there's cars dotted through the parking lot. Go by on Christmas and Easter, parking lot is jam-packed and people are parked along the street. Can't find a place. It's like they go in there and get their free ticket to heaven stamped 2 times a year. Ka-kunk. I was here, God. Look, my car was stamped every year, 2 times. Christmas and Easter. Do I get in? Was I good? Was that good enough? Lola, what's up? Diana, hello. Because when my channel died, my nemesis died, so did my channel. Oh well. Again, I don't rely on it. It's not my life like Dead Dave's. I have other things in my life to do. I don't sleep in the closet and rely on YouTube. I have real friends and real shit to do. You never cared for this channel. Well, that's good. You're here now, though. Something must drag your ass here. If you didn't care for it, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, you're one of those people. I want to be mad today, so I'm going to go watch somebody I hate and complain about it because I'm a good person. That's what I do. You know what? I really hate peas. I think peas are disgusting. I think I'm going to go down and open a can of peas and sit down and eat a whole can of peas because I hate them. What kind of fucking moron people do that shit? I mean, how stupid are people? Here's a big laugh. I got called a millennial at a live theater recently. I was asking my phone a question. I just told the guy, thank you. But I'm most definitely a baby boomer. Wow. A millennial. Isn't that funny? My cousin introduced to this religious group, and they welcomed me like a long lost brother. Once I heard that to be with the group, you have to contribute 10% of your income. I'm out. Yep. Yeah, that's what we had to do. It's funny you said that, BB. Greek Orthodox priest commend this community for coming in 2 times a year. He said it. Yeah. Savannah or Hannah's. Oh, please. YouTube has admitted again not long ago their views and such are not uploaded and they're having issues. Stupid people are making stupid challenge now. Stupid. I just, you know, I appreciate you coming over just to tell me that you never cared for me. That's good. At least you clicked. It's a comment. It's good for the analytics. That click, good for the analytics. Oh, and when my nemesis died, so did my channel. I like the other people do. Oh, you're just copying Dead Dave. You're doing it because he's gone. No, I've done it for many, many years. And if you go look at the about section of my channel and you look at the about section of his channel, you will see which channel started first. Well, see, he's better than you anyway. Oh, well, here's the good thing. I can still make videos. Can I? Oh, my. I know I'm horrible, ain't I? I'm a disgusting human being. The people who stop in sometimes, I just can't. I know, right? I just love it, though. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I mean, hey, it doesn't matter who you are, how big, how small. If you have a YouTube channel, or hey, come on. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Instagram, it's bound to happen. Now, not so much Instagram with the little channels, but especially here on YouTube. If you want to have a YouTube channel, you better be prepared for assholes, knuckleheads, and nitwits. Because that's all you have. I'm not into TikTok, but I think I'd subscribe if the eating the little bunt cake under the toilet challenge ever took off. Oh, I've heard it from a couple people that actually lived with him and know him and been around him and talked to him that he watched my channel religiously. And if he didn't, his minions did to make sure that no matter what I did, he did. If I had a story that he didn't talk about yet, he rushed. And it only took him 5 minutes to throw one of his shitty videos together. So if I popped one out that said something, he had to rush out to get it to steal the views to make sure that I didn't get those views. He did it constantly. His life revolved around me and everything I did. But I guess those days are over, aren't they? Oh, yeah, I'm so evil. But hey, if you don't want the truth, don't ask for it. Oh, you're here for the merit badge. There it is. Yeah, TikTok is a special breed of stuff. I don't go on it. I watch every once in a while. I'll watch a YouTube video about the TikTokers, and every once in a while I'll go over and just click on TikTok to see what's up. But oh man, some of the folks on there, whoo-hoo. You like that, Sandy? But yeah, the internet, the social media thing. If you're shy, if you got thin skin, this ain't the place to be. It has been getting. I mean, for the most part, I I don't get too many bad comments anymore. And people, I even got one. I read a comment from somebody that was complaining about being blocked. I answered their comment, but they're still complaining about being blocked. If you're fucking blocked, how did I see you? Oh my God, people are so dumb. I'm just a supporter boy, the inspiration of creating content. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I don't know. I don't know nothing about TikTok, really. Make those stickers. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a trip. I mean, and I'm no big celebrity fan. I don't really, I mean, I enjoy people who are creative, and I mean, there are actors that I do enjoy, and I think that they do a really, really good job at portraying whatever role and all that good stuff. But my whole thing is, they're no better than me just because they're a celebrity. And for them to stand up there and tell me, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that and support this and do this. And no, you don't know what you're talking about, living in your ivory tower with armed guards telling me I need to get rid of my guns. You need to shut the fuck up. But, and the other thing is somebody that saves your life makes $7 an hour, while somebody goes to be or not to be makes $7 million a minute. I don't agree with that. But if you ever go to some of these celebrities like Twitter or anything, and just read some of the shit that, that people write to them, man. I mean, it's fucking horrible. It's horrible. And even here on YouTube, And sure, you can block, delete. But then again, if you leave them on, one, it's way better for your analytics because it starts a thread. Because all it takes is one moron to say, oh, you're a fucking dickhead, blind bastard, and you live in your mommy's basement. And then me to go, yeah, so what? Fuck off, dickhead. And then it starts. There's a big, long thread. And YouTube loves that shit. They say they don't like bullying. They say they don't like that. But they reward you if you let the bullying continue in your comment section. That's why Dead Dave was so popular and his channel kind of grew because he encouraged all the nonsense, all the, Nomad Derek. Nomadic Fanatic is a fucking asshole, this, that, and lets those threads go and let people just fucking pound and I love Destination Open Road and they're my best. But he would just let people fucking trash them in his comment section and let those long threads go. So whenever you go into his videos, you saw, 100, 200 some odd comments because as much as YouTube says, we are against bullying. Whenever they start that bullying in the comments, if you leave it there, they reward you greatly. They push your videos. They say, oh, look at all the comments in this comment section. Even though it's fucking trashing people and calling them all kinds of hateful names and saying disgusting shit, they reward that. So YouTube's fucking full of shit. They contradict themselves constantly because they let robots take over and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just look at that number. Well, look at all the comments. Look at all the interaction. Yeah, it's all, we hate this person. They need to die and you fucking suck. And yeah, oh, yay. That's awesome. Your channel is great. But we hate bullying. But we will reward you if you encourage it. It's dumb. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Hey, Dorothea and Casper. How's Casper feeling? He feeling better? I hope. Oh my, I've been on here. Nope. Oh no. I hope my little buddy's not getting too old. YouTube doesn't care. Traffic drives advertisers. Doesn't matter what kind of traffic it is. That's true. That's true. They don't care. And you just got to realize that kind of shit. That's just, if you're in the game, you got to play it. That's all there is to it. And if you don't want to play it, then don't. Or if you're just here for fun, just to dick around and, that's fine. But if you want to play it, you got to play it, and you got to be dirty to play it. And you got to be, I don't know. I always say, and I still stick by it, to go out and work and put in an 8-hour day, 5 days a week to get a paycheck that you're going to have. People don't want to do that. They'd rather work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on YouTube to make 25 cents an hour. But hey, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? He's only 4 years old. Oh, first year of his life he was on the streets. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I never knew how old he was, but well, I hope he gets better. That's for sure. My thumb was injured in February. Nice snowstorm. But yeah, I mean, again, it's this dumb thing. I mean, if YouTube wants to reward that, that's fine. Just don't come out here and try to tell us how, we're against bullying and blah, 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 blah. And, hey, it's Charlie. Hello there, dear. Just say it, whatever. Whatever goes, goes. And then they'll come and they'll, you post something, you post a video and you go click publish and it'll go, poof. Oh, you're demonetized because of this and that and that. Are you sure you want to post it? If you want your video to be seen and make the most money, go back and make changes. Well, what? Delete my video because I talked about some little hoe bag who said she fucked her way to the top? Oh, my Instagram got shut down. So I stalked these guys on LinkedIn and I found them and I sent them DMs and I fucked a couple of them and I got my Instagram back. Don't talk about that. Don't say that. Advertisers don't like that. But yet if you go to a different channel a day later, a bigger channel, and they put out the same video telling you the same thing, I had to sit through fucking 5 commercials through the video. But mine got demonetized. Why is that? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, peer pressure, exactly. And these whiny little advertisers. Oh, these 5 people are upset and they won't buy our product because you said you wouldn't call someone they. You don't believe in calling someone a cake. You don't support that. So, look, these 50 people won't buy our product. We can't advertise on your channel because you said that. Well, what about the other 70 million people? Oh, well, no, we only cater to these people. If we don't have everybody, we don't want anybody. That shit doesn't make any sense to me either. These couple little handful of whiny ball babies are offended, so we don't want to advertise on your shit. Well, then don't. Fuck off. Tell me who you are and I won't buy your product. How about that? Maybe I'll get all my friends to say, hey, don't buy these fucking assholes' products because they refuse to advertise on my shit because they're whiny little bitches. I think it's funny your vegan videos get demonetized, but people can walk up and down streets in war zones showing dead bodies, and that's okay. Hey, again, it's the game. If you want to play it, you got to play it. And it's just like everything else. I always follow money, exactly. It's just like some places I worked, We have rules, And we won't say this out loud, but those rules, they apply to these guys all the time. They apply to these guys some of the time. And they apply to these guys none of the time. But we have rules, damn it. And that's the way it is here on YouTube. We have rules. Some people they apply to, others they don't. Some other people they apply to sometimes. I gotta go, headache and nausea today. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Work an hour, but got my manager to okay me to go home. Hope it's not COVID. I hope so too. Everyone for the day, everything. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope you feel better very, very soon. I do appreciate you hanging out with us for sure. Woke people don't make sense. They don't. Well, they kind of always were. They're just even more so now. They're all about following God's plan, and God's plan is for them to quit RVing and stay there at Thunder Canyon and take in money from other people to help with God's plan and all that good stuff. Tim gets comment of the day. They try to keep the blind guy in the dark. That's it. That's the best comment of the day. Oh, fuck. That was too good. They can't get the Chappelle, so they have to target their anger somewhere. Yeah. Speaking of Chappelle, I just watched a pretty good show on Netflix. It was The Hall. They inducted, I guess they started a Comedians Hall of Fame thing, but it's called The Hall. And it's they inducted Joan Rivers, Robin Williams, George Carlin, and Richard Pryor. And Dave Chappelle was one of the ones that he's the one that gave the little talk and speech about Richard Pryor and inducted them into The Hall, they call it. It's pretty good. If you are into comedy and you're into the older comedians that are no longer with us, such as the ones I just talked about, and you have Netflix and you're looking for something to watch, again, it's not you're not going to sit down and watch stand-up, but you do hear people talk about them. They do show some of their stand-up through the years. It's kind of like a little retrospective thing, but I found it pretty good. It was very nice and something different, and from people that were cutting edge and paved the way for all the comedians today, especially Joan Rivers, all the shit that a female comic had to go through back in the day, and she was really nothing until she got Johnny Carson's approval on his show, and then after that, boom, she just took off. But yeah, I found it pretty interesting. Very good thing to, if you want something to check out. Why did it attend to the Crazy Nine and go delete another channel? Old Hollywood was entertaining. Man City Adventures. What's up, Daryl? How you doing? But yeah, I found that it was pretty good. Wasn't a bad little show. And I'm not much for, I guess what you would say, award shows. Not that it was an award show, but this was the first one, the very first one. So it's a whole new thing. Hopefully they follow suit and don't do like other things, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and induct fucking, I don't know, rappers or something, you know what I mean? But it was pretty cool. It was nice to see old clips of Robin Williams and Joan and old Richard Pryor stuff. Pretty funny stuff. Funny stuff. And of course, Carlin. They talk about Carlin and the relevance he has, like he's been dead for how many years now. Then when something crazy happens in politics or in the world, poof, all kinds of Carlin stuff pops up on Twitter and everywhere else, and people are playing his stuff on YouTube because it's like he's here today talking about exactly that. It's really cool. It's pretty interesting. Oh, sorry to hear that. Advanced Ventures. Thursday video would be a tearful one with my dad passing. Tough one to do. Going through all his stuff and planning a celebration of life. Well, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, that is one of those things that we go through as children. We tend to normally, unless something tragic happens, we tend to outlive our parents and we must watch them go. It's a rough thing, but yeah, sorry to hear that, man. They recently inducted Dolly Parton into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She said she wishes they wouldn't since she's never done a rock album. I know, right? Yeah, Richard Pryor. He was pretty cool. They went Tupac puts out a new album. That's right. They played a clip of Richard Pryor talking about, yeah. He said, I remember. I see the jokes you guys are making. He lights a match and goes, "What's this?" Richard Pryor running down the street. Yeah, I see you guys. He talks about setting himself on fire. But yeah, they play old clips too, where he's on like the Mike Douglas show and shit like that. I mean, from way back. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. The Joan Rivers one was good too. To see her before the bazillions of dollars of plastic surgery, what she used to look like. And again, her struggling, getting her break from Johnny Carson. And then when Johnny was off the air, she says that he refused to talk to her after that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And of course, crazy ass Robin Williams with all his running around and sweating and doing voices and jokes and yeah. But Carlin, man, yeah, he was definitely an interesting guy. Talked about all the stuff. I'm actually going to make a video about when I was watching that, I had a thought, like the 7 words that you're not allowed to say on TV and radio. And you go to those words, and now what is it? What's the words you can't say now? She, he, midget, retard. I mean, all kinds of weird stuff. The N word, you can't say that. But yeah, didn't it change? Hasn't it changed? Where you can't say, tits, shit, piss, cocksucker, motherfucker, all that. Now you can't say the N word. You can't say she. That's not, and all that. I think is pretty interesting. That's right, the uncensored shit. I don't care. You're not going to catch me. You're not going to catch me making up. Oh, well, Derek doesn't want me to talk about him anymore. So Derek and Camper Carol and Camper Kenny, you're not going to hear me saying that. I'll either say their name or I won't talk about them at all, or I'll say their name. I will call him Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. Or I'm not going to spell things. Oh, yeah, he was talking about a G-U-N. No, I will say gun. I don't care if YouTube doesn't like it and they want to demonetize me. Oh, well, I guess I won't make my 15 cents on that video. I really don't care. I'm a grown-ass adult. This is how I sit around when I talk to my friends. This is how I talk. So guess what? This is how I'm going to talk on here. And if YouTube doesn't like it, then they can piss off. I don't care. And I'll keep doing it until they shut my channel down. Snowflakes can't handle jokes. That's right. Oh, man, could you imagine? Can you imagine trying to pitch a show like All in the Family right now? Could you imagine? And what a great show it was. It was awesome. One of the best shows ever. And you can even watch the rating. It was one of the best shows ever. That's because you're all racist. That was a horrible time. No. It was a great show. It was horrible. And The Jeffersons was a spinoff from that. Great show as well. Sanford and Son. Great show. Could you imagine? Well, you do Sanford and Son and Jeffersons, but could you imagine trying to do an All in the Family? That shit would never fly. We used to have funny jokes and stories about people until everyone started to get butthurt. Yeah, everybody. Exactly. Besides, if you spell it out, they will know you're not saying gum. Exactly. That's a good point, Awoken. That's it. I can only be myself. That's all I know how to be. I tried being other people. It didn't work out very well. Yeah, man. Just a kid when my brother got a Richard Pryor album. Wouldn't listen to it and just laugh. We would listen to it and just laugh. Yeah, exactly. That shit was funny. My funny went back to my homestead house to weather out the storm. Benny Hill. Yeah. Well, that's way too sexist, man. That's definitely way too sexist. Yeah, they do have medication for that. That's right. But yeah, it's just, just think of all the stuff. And of course, everything one day at a time, was a good show. It was a good show. Single mom and her 2 daughters, Snyder and all that, Well, now, no, we can't have those evil whiteys. We got to remake it. And we have to make it an all Hispanic family. And we're going to do this, but it's going to be all women now. We're going to remake this, and it's going to be all black family now. We're going to remake this, and it can't be these evil whiteys. It's got to be something else. Now you got it. What's next? I don't know. But the funny thing is when they do all these movies and all that other shit, what happens? They all tank. They all take a big old fat dump. Like the all-female Ghostbusters. Why? I guess Batman's going to be a girl one of these days, too. We're going to have Spider Girl. Or Spider Trans. Hi. I'm spinning my web. Stop it or I'll scratch your eyes. Swinging 70s. Anyone remember Love American Style? Oh, yeah. Love American Style. That shit was funny, too. I used to be a man trapped in a woman's body, but then I was born. What's up, Thomas? Snyder fan. That's it. Ms. Romano. Oh. Welcome back, Kate. Mr. Kate. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Juan. Sorry, please excuse Juan from being late from school for school today. Signed, Epstein's mother. Spider Trans does whatever. Spider Trans. I see there's a She-Hulk thing coming out now too. I'm not racist, but it's okay to take Annie, turn her into a black actor when the story was about a redheaded girl. Well, what would happen if a person played Black Panther? I mean, hey, I get it. I don't mind it. It's just, see, here's the thing. Just go and do and be. Why do you got to bitch and whine and scream and cry and complain about everything all the time? Oh, systematic racism. Oh my God, there's a system in place. Well, then explain, Lightfoot, who's in charge of Chicago. Explain Oprah, who is a bazillionaire. Explain Obama, who is a leader of the free world. Explain, there's not enough black people on TV. Then explain back in the day again, the Jeffersons, the fucking Sanford and Son, 227. I mean, come on, how many? You act like there's never. I don't understand it, man. I know we're only 18% of the population, but we demand to be 100% of the television viewing audience and 100% of sports athletes. We demand, I don't know, just go and do. I do watch very few. There are some that I do watch. There's a couple, but mainly they're, I won't say any, but as far as the major, you know, like anything on NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, and all that stuff, I don't think any of those shows, I don't watch it anymore. But there are some good shows. I will have to say, I do. Me and the missus, we do get together on certain days and watch certain shows still that I enjoy. Yeah, see, the thing is, a little bit of knowledge can be very dangerous. See, here's the thing, too. Again, I'm going to make a video about this, too. Why did we, my age group, why did we go through the integration thing? Why did I live across the street from a school but couldn't go there? I had to be bused down to the black neighborhood. And why did that little black kid that had a school in his neighborhood, why couldn't he go to that school? Why did he have to come up to the white neighborhood? Why did they get us all integrated and we had to get everybody together? Why did they make it so it wasn't taboo for interracial couples? Remember, a white guy and a black girl, or a black girl, you know, or a white girl and a black guy. Oh no, oh no. Then it got to be a point where, hey, who cares? We don't care. White guys can be with Mexicans, and Mexicans can be with Asians, and Asians can be with black people, and black people can be with white people. Nobody cares. And we went through all that shit just when we were kids, just so when we get to the age of 50, 60 years old, oh no, take your white ass back to your white corner. You take your black ass over there. Oh no, we hate you. It's all because of color skin. We got to separate. No. Why did we go through all that shit if this is all that you're wanting now is for us to stay apart? Everything that's happening right now, and from the top on down, from government, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, whoever's in office, but especially now the wokies, all it is you're the white devil, you're the enemy. You must be destroyed because you white people are all white supremacists and you hate black people and you're hunting them like fucking animals. It's not true, but you're making it that way. You're driving the wedge. Then why did you waste all that time getting us all together when we were kids, just for us now as adults to be separated again, to be forced to be separated? Why? Why did we go through that? Is it just a stupid little game? Are you bored? I don't understand it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. The do's and the bees. White person moving on up. How much more up can you go? I am Batman. And that's what I always say too. I always say, all right, are you religious? Do you believe in God? Yes? Okay. Then he created you the way you are. He made you black. He made you Hispanic. He made you whatever. He made me white. Wasn't my choice. I didn't go spin a fucking wheel or I didn't pick a color out of a hat. Your God made us this way. It's not my fault I'm white. And you can be gay power, gay pride, trans power, black power. I'm proud to be this. I'm proud to be that. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of being gay. I'm proud of being who I am. I'm proud of being white. Oh, you racist son of a bitch, you disgusting bastard. You cannot be proud of being white. How disgusting are you? You are horrible. You should be shot into space and, oh, you need to die. You need to die. You cannot be proud of being who you are. Everybody else can, but you can't. Do-over. Yeah, I just think it's silly, all the stuff that they made us go through as kids. And I personally think I'm a better person because of it. If I'd have stayed in my little white bubble, my little white neighborhood, and went to my little white school, I wouldn't have experienced some of the stuff I had. I think I'm a better person for it. And I actually got to the point where I was actually, this is kind of cool how now that interracial couples, it's fucking acceptable. And let's face it, fucking mixed girls and dudes, them half-breed, light-skinned girls and guys, I guess, but girls are fucking hot. But anyway, it got to all that where, hey, you know, it's not like, oh, well, we're going to drag that guy down the fucking, you know, and down the street behind our pickup because he's with a white girl. No, that shit was gone. Everything was good to go. Everything was fine. But now, no. Can't be doing that. You were called white privilege. The Asian guy got white privilege. You go, Tim. Damn. You fell in with the wrong crowd. You better join up with the people of color. You better hook up with the brown people. You don't want to be mixed up with us evil white devils. That's not a good thing right now. Kind of missed the news earthquake drill from elementary schools. That's right. Don't worry. In case of nuclear disaster, this little wooden desk will save you. All in all, we are who we are. Being good humans is an outcome of choice. Isn't that the truth? That's right. Oh, Charlie, she's got that porcelain skin. The redheads in her porcelain skin. My daughter, she's not really real red. She's like a strawberry blonde, but she's got a real fair skin from our our heritage. And she's one of those girls. She goes out in the sun and bursts into flames. But yeah. All right. Well, folks, I've enjoyed hanging out here on this Sunday. Oh, man, over 2 hours. That's way too long for a Sunday service. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed hanging out because I enjoyed having you. It's been a hoot for sure. And if you haven't, hit that on your way out. If you didn't hit it on your way in, there's Beanie. What up, Beanie? I'm getting on and out of here. Sorry, Beanie. Good to see you, though. But, yeah, let's see. Where am I at here? Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. If you missed it, please go back and at least watch the first portion. When I talk about the wheeled wonders, you can get on out of here after that. And, but yeah, if you missed it, please do go back. Please leave me a comment. It does help in the YouTube world. It's the shit that they like. And, everybody I was talking to, as always, as always, there are links below. It makes it really easy to click on those links and go to the videos to see the full thing of what I was yakking about. But it was cool to hang out with you guys on this Sunday afternoon / evening. And, hey, you know how we do here. You were listening to me rant and rave. And this is only my views. That's right. My blind views. And you never, ever, ever have to agree with me. That is not the point here. The point is...
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.